Hello, 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 and welcome to Noemi Oracle Priestess Bear of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? This reading will be for position number 6, also known as Virgo, and it is a Focus Friday reading. We'll go ahead and get started. Archangel Michael, please protect us as we channel the energy for position number 6, also known as Virgo. Please do not allow any interruptions or my own bias. Mother and Father God, Holy Spirit, those of the highest white light who walk with me every day, ancestors, spirit guides, higher selves, thank you for being here today. Oh, Virgo, I felt a sense of loss in your reading. I believe that when we did Cancer's reading, position number 5, it opened up with a loss, and I was feeling a sense of loss. And a song came on that's in Spanish, and it translates to "It's going well." Vamos bien. I don't know if there's some of you that actually speak Spanish or not, so I'll interpret it, but vamos bien, and it's going well. I'm going well. It's going well. I'm going to be well. It's not a literal interpretation, or translation. And one of the hooks that really drew my attention was "Te lo juro que te voy a olvidar." I swear to you that I will forget you. And so don't minimize the pain that you feel or felt or will feel, even though I feel it more about a past, something in the past that you're thinking about, that you're like completely releasing right before the new moon in Aquarius tomorrow. So rejuvenation and manifestation. And so, automatically on your spiritual journey, you are automatically just releasing that. Spirit's helping you release that. Your guardian angels are helping you. And also you have a very loyal ancestor that's helping you. And so, that's the important message here. And then there's this Psalm 33:18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. And so if that is something that has to do with, a religious factor in your life, or for someone else that needs to hear that, it's Psalm 33:18. Sometimes those things come out because those are the numbers that are important in your life, or it's something that you will need direction and guidance on, and it's going to mean whatever you want it to mean, right? Because that's what Bible verses usually do. Some people use it to their advantage. Most people use it to their advantage. However, if it's for yourself, don't interpret it for someone else, but interpreting it for yourself is okay, because it's gonna mean what it needs me to be. And that's like, I'm rambling on about that because I'm feeling a sense of interpreting your hurt and your pain. You're the only person that can do that, okay? And they wanted me to start with that. So if they want us to come back to it, if they want me to start with the empathy, that the empathic depth. It's not empathy, but you're an empath. You feel things. Recently, a bit chaotic, or something's going on, and you're suffering a loss, or you foresee something. So let's see what we have for position number 6, Virgo, regarding this feeling they're going through. What do we have? So, have you put someone on a pedestal that didn't deserve it? And when it comes to that, when it comes to seeing someone on a pedestal or you being put on a pedestal and not living up to that, that is kind of like self-sabotage, setting yourself up for failure, or, vice versa. Another person may not approach you or didn't approach you because of that. We should always see people as our equal. Also, when it comes to unconditional love, we have to make sure that we're giving unconditional love to ourselves, which means don't put conditions on how you love yourself or love someone else. Think about that before you do something for someone. Are you putting a condition? And if you're not going to be able to love yourself unconditionally, then you have to take a step back and figure out why. And the same goes for when you are encountering another person, and you could be in a healing journey and you may not have, the strength or the know-how for that. And that's okay. That's okay if you're not completely ready to forgive, but you should probably be working towards that. And you could use some, healing stones for that, or just go get a nice healing massage to release some stress and toxins. And they said stop burying yourself in work. Burying yourself in work. Okay? And so you want to clear some of that energy out. That's what it feels like. It does feel like, yeah. And so you have clearing and you have predator. And so, let's hone in on, you could have a predator in your energy, and simply just don't be the prey, right? Like, stand your ground, stand up for yourself, stay grounded. There's some root chakra things here. Also, the number 5 could be a number, and that could mean that you're dealing with a Leo possibly, or you have Leo highly aspect in your chart, or you're on the cusp, the Leo Virgo cusp. I don't know. And just remember that all positions are connected. It's a general reading. Energy also lingers. So let's see what Spirit has for Focus Friday as far as your focus for releasing or whatever for right before the new moon in Aquarius comes in tomorrow. Let's see what we have for Virgo for Focus Friday, Spirit, please. Yeah, something may have happened in autumn, and the number 21 has been highlighted to me. The number 21, and Archangel Uriel. So some transition here. Death. It could be a literal death. It could be a past literal death. It could be you foresee. Yeah, Magician in the Mirror. You could have dealt with someone who you knew was not going to do you right, but you dealt with them anyway. So, I mean, is there forgiveness, or it just feels nostalgic, but then I'm getting a dual, like 2 stories, but then also a duality. You keep going back and forth between how you feel about things, and like, that's okay. They did want me to validate that and validate your feelings. Okay, sorry. I was just like really in the energy. It's like your energy is a bit heavy, so have some patience with yourself. Yeah, have some patience with yourself. The angel of balance is working with you, and there is a strategy. Okay. Somehow you're working on some things, or a person in your energy is having some financial constraints, and maybe that's what you're kind of in your head about or in your heart about, because I am feeling a bit of, there's an emotional, airy sense about your reading. Yeah, you're thinking of different possibilities. There's so many decisions, but obviously, what I can tell you is follow the light, come up with a good strategy. Yeah. the doors is personal happiness and healing. The thing is, it's like, it feels like you're already there. It feels like you're already at the point of um past that. It just feels like maybe you feel guilty for being happy and having abundance, or maybe you feel it's too good to be true. Okay, so let's see what is Virgo. What is your focus? Or is there some spell work that you're getting over or just finding out about? I feel a little dizzy. Are you not feeling well? Feeling held back by something? Yeah, you're feeling held back by your own emotions. Isa, it's like you think of yourself as right now, you're a block of ice, and ice is a permanent, technically a permanent structure until it melts, and you actually can keep an ice forever if you keep it in the freezer. It'll keep its shape, and you know, but you know, I feel like Spirit's saying, like, be a little bit more like water. Just go with the flow of what's happening with your intuition, what's happening with you. There is a sense of guilt and also a sense of, it's a big challenge for you in a sense to be happy, which is, it feels kind of weird, but when you're the type of person that's always given so much of yourself and held yourself to so many standards, and you actually hit all of them, it's like, okay, what do I do now? You mean I just have to be happy? Yeah. Okay. So what is Virgo position number 6 of dilemma? Okay, got it. What is Virgo's dilemma? Slow down too. Again, use your emotions. You got Ether twice. And then you got joy. So joy, sun, like everything, beautifulness, justice. Twice. Oh wait, I don't think you could see that. Let me move the camera for you a bit. Sorry about that. You also, and when the focus, it was Iguaz. Okay, let's zoom a little bit out. Okay, that's all we got. All right, I think you can see that. I was like, wait, I can't see that. So you can't see that. You have to kind of readjust and zoom in. Sort of a little bit about, I think it was in another reading as well, where I had to reposition the camera, and that's probably why you couldn't really see it. But what is for someone else is not going to be for you. And so just know that your justice is not the same as somebody else's justice, and take the chance of this energy, that this fulfillment, this renewal, and you are going to bounce right back. Like, I feel like you're a bit drained. You know, you're a bit drained in this happiness. I know, you're like, how can happiness be draining? But rest and rejuvenation is all I can say. Rest and rejuvenation. And let's see. Let's go ahead and my attention is being drawn to this deck. So let's see what cards Spirit has for you here. Just continue trying to live in the sense of empowerment. Okay. That's going to go along with this change that you're feeling. And don't worry about people coming and going. And yeah, you're going to have to restructure a belief system. And I think that you're like doing that, or you have done that, and you're having trouble even keeping up. Okay, let's see. What focus for Focus Friday? Consciousness emergence. Oh, there's an emergence of new consciousness for you. So the transmutation of anything in your past that you've kind of, so yeah, it makes a lot of sense. The old you and the new you are kind of merging together, and it feels a bit magical, and that's kind of what is throwing you off. Sacral chakra. I feel, who got this? I don't remember who got this. I'm really sorry. I just don't remember. You're just going to have to, maybe they want you to watch out. And then you have miracles, sacral chakra and miracles. I'm going to put that down. They do both have one to do with the other. And so, yes. So I feel like the bigger message is, yeah, well, I mean, Issa, you got Issa, right? So we talked about water and going with the flow. I'm like trying to think, what do they want? It's not tantric more than it is kind of like the old you and the new you merging together, and it's emerging this new consciousness where you feel like things are very magical. And in a sense, it is, because when you are vibrating higher and things are going the way that you have been working hard for them to go, and it's kind of like, wow, this is a miracle. And just keep working on the ability to let just going with the flow. I mean, really. And you can help your sacral chakra by just retention. Helps when it comes to sex, because these have to do with your sex organs and other areas, but that's what my attention is being brought to. And so, just be aware of the intentions behind everything. You can have your own spiritual power and your own spiritual consciousness through your sacral chakra, and being your center through your own retention and your own kundalini energy. Okay, yeah, but it is definitely soul time. That is important. And if you see the emergence and the consciousness merging, once you merge that together, it looks kind of like this. This is where you're supposed to be, or maybe this is already where you're at, because I'm feeling like it's kind of like a present energy. Okay. What advice do you have? I don't want to go off on another tangent, but I do want to give you a focus for Focus Friday, and I'm feeling like it's acceptance. Accept what's happening. But let's see what Spirit has. Those cards just like flipped right there. So Uruz, yeah. Procreation, purification, and transformation. And this was the source, Saturday's overarching message. It was Uruz. So procreation, purification, and transformation. I mean, period. Like that is, again. And then we have Tawaz, motivation, yeah, and justice. So you have basically justice twice, and then you have procreation, purification, and transformation. And it's talking here about, because it fell right here, right? It fell right at miracle and sacral chakra. So the way to manifestation is through your sacral. Obviously, and resting. because it does that frequency of your sacral chakra. You do need to rest and clear your energy and stay very grounded. And I feel that that's where you're at. I don't, and then you just, clear. So you just have to clear your energy. And I feel like you have to just clear your energy of putting anybody on a pedestal or allowing others to put you on a pedestal. And just see everybody as your equal and you're an equal to others. And then that will help with your unconditional love and how you perceive yourself and how others perceive you. And then all of a sudden, you'll just flow like water. And manifesting will just, it naturally does come to you. Position number 6. So I'm going to end your reading there. And I would say that for Focus Friday, position number 6, it would be acceptance. Okay? Flow like water, acceptance. Let's pull one more to see if Spirit has something better than acceptance. Spirit, do you have something better? A better word, a better phrase for position number 6 that I can leave them with? Nice reading. Like, I'm so proud of the Virgos. Position number 6. I mean, congratulations, but I mean, that doesn't mean that you don't have your struggles. So, like, I want to, like, really validate that. Sometimes the person that's, like, very grounded and, everybody goes to that person, they get underappreciated, or their humanness is underappreciated. So, Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? I draw my attention to this. Yeah. Transition. So, acceptance. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? That's what they have. Yeah, the passion fire. Let's see. Yeah, so protection. All right. Set clear boundaries, period. Like, yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. There you go. So we're going to go ahead and stay with Focus Friday's acceptance. Thank you so much for watching. We did end on 22 when I said thank you so much for watching. So, 2s could be your synchronicity, or even maybe 4. And even maybe some 3s, because you got a couple 3s on the table. Thank you so much for watching. If I helped at least one person today, that's enough for me. Be well. Bye.